Alrighty, hey guys, we are live. So we're back today with uh Reigns, Her Majesty. Merlin, come here. Hey, Mr. Snuffles. Are you looking for food? Actually, give me 1 second. Small doggo is looking for some food. But so we are back with Reigns, Her Majesty, the Queen version of Reigns. I don't think have I played it on the channel? Yeah, I played it on the channel before, and that was fun. But I'm kind of glad to get into something with a little bit different of a story aspect to it. Cause like you're playing as the kind of behind the scenes scenario after your character weds a or weds somebody in the normal reigns. Because there's one card set in uh, Reigns itself where uh, you're requested, you're informed that somebody is claiming to have your illegitimate child. Ooh, actually, I wonder if the case is like because it's an illegitimate child, you know, if your king in that game is actually married to someone already, and he has his mistress on the side. But I don't know. Later on during that card segment is like, hey, this is my queen. So who knows? Who knows? We'll try not to die as many times this time around, but oh, excuse me. But we'll see. Ishoma the advisor died in bitterness, her crown forever disputed. Queen Castilla steps in to rule a divided land with polarized expectations resting upon her. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna be chewing gum right now. Uh, I'm so sorry. The earth cries out as the armies of men trample her. Join my ritual of the healing and end this war. Okay, game, don't crash on me. Wolfa throws things into the fire for hours. Strangely, the war soon ends. Years of war ruined our savings. I recommend we sell our historical relics to foreign museums. Yeah, I'm researching the mythical properties of Westerners' hard organs. Like teeth and bones, can I have a fingernail? The time has come for us to heap honors upon the great queen. Will you hear them? Obviously. My men are honored to die with swords raised in tribute to the queen and her name on our lips. Her Majesty is a beacon of piety and purity in a sea of pagan desires and heathenish evils. Oh, you. Please suggest that your subjects send noble daughters to our temple. New blood is needed to keep the faith of the land. Yeah, I don't know. I am your husband's loyal servant, yet you are so noble, my queen. Is there something between us? No, I don't like you. Hey, little bones. Let my folk hunt your forest and we'll share the spoils. Sure. My twin daughters are so fickle. Now they want to join some temple in the woods that worship women or deer or trees. Well then, all this empowerment, she wails. Where does it end? It's a pleasure to see so many other women envy you. Is it not? It's all right. Admit it. Could you just sign here? I can't get the king to do it. It's nothing important. Don't worry. No. Duchess Rose's wines are of low quality. The palace should try celebrating with my family's honey instead. Ooh, we need to spend money. You don't want to buy my wine for your next party, but what did I do wrong? Please, Majesty, how do I regain your favor? Let's sing a song. What a splendid day. Let's all run into the maze and chase one another. Oh, let's go.
Dan enggak boleh.
Stay here for a bit.
Dos hampan. Không boleh toads.
You join her. Oh, that would be fun.
Zenya, Lovely.
Oh, crud, I need to bring everything down. A line runs through the land where the earth is unstable. Yes, a line. You must fortify the line.
Dan sabatain boleh.
I need to say no, because I need to bring everything down. My folk are devoted to women's education, but do you think we might celebrate women's beauty just as much? I need to bring the army down. Run and tell the poor folk that the earthquakes represent the displeasure of God. It'll make them more obedient. Yes. I just sometimes feel a little insecure next to Faye. She's so strong. Please get a different best friend. Never. The king keeps buying himself sets of gilded armor he'll never wear. Please make him stop. I wanted to see what that was, but my army was too high. I'm just saying, my queen, isn't it fairer to invite all the noble families to your banquet and not just the rich ones? That's true. A young lady was killed by bandits on her way to her wedding. Does the husband's family still get the dowry? Yeah. Justice Dirkston rules that a verbal wedding plan is sufficient to dowry entitlement. Yeah, let's build you a tower. My queen, but I'm the king's close friend. Why must I sit by Baroness Garavoth? Let me arrange things. So sorry to intrude, Your Majesty, but the wine I donated to the banquet was not for Sir Druvius, how old are you? The church has asked me to investigate a high court judge in this kingdom. I'll need your assistance. Sure. No one respects the state more than the church, but this judge may be deliberately obscuring her work. That'd be a shame. Would you skim off a little personal fortune for yourself if you knew no one would find out, theoretically? No. We've crunched the numbers, and a whopping 72% of the queens chose the same as you. A girl was whipped by the deacon for selling oysters on church property. No, that was not legal. A lot of the country folk still go without work or wages. Shall we provide a stipend or invest in the industry? I finished a petty lord's important business, and now he's ruined it all. That idiot. I'm off to duel him. Be supportive or tell him he's drunk. I'm gonna tell him he's drunk. The crown has allocated funds this year to invest in a new industry. Which one do you choose, my queen? Honey or dairy? Honey. The gentry's garnished dancing balls disrupt my sacred rites. Please decree the 6th day a holiday of silence. Sure. My twin daughters are so rebellious. Instead of inheriting the family vineyard, they now want to craft honey. So? That explorer of yours is a waste of funds. The road to heaven is found only through the church. No. All of the portraits they've painted of you, do they make you feel beautiful or weird? Beautiful. Majesty, the people suffer and need you to be their lady of generosity. It would be best if we were more charitable. I see. What a splendid day. Yeah, let's go. If I hold my breath for long enough, I can see the stars moving. Please let me build a full-sized cosmic model. Yeah, go for it. It's an early thaw. Will you have your farmers plant everything now to take advantage of the long spring? Yes. The frost has come again after all, and you've lost the early planting. Best plan ahead for the winter. Yes. Some people were injured attempting to an event called the world's largest bonfire. Does the state pay? No. Oh, no. At least we rolled for 21 years this time. I'm just kind of scrolling through this real quick. Tanya's frenzied death is forever a dissertation topic. The people, hope Queen Brenda will be the ideal motherhood they've desired. You gather the items you inherited from the last queen. Your face in the mirror is new. Your advisors are waiting. Let us offer patronage to the promising young sculptor. I kind of promised him. People do not use money, so we cannot pay tax. Will you accept something else from us instead? Sure. Wolfa and her folk contribute a volume of dry herbs instead of money. The Just because I'm in your land doesn't mean Cardinal Micran can make me go to his church. Just because I'm in your country, does it mean no? This is the first sculptor from your protege. Look at these curves with this passion. Where do we display it? How about the attic? Lately, the moon has been especially bright, like a pearl on the throat of a lady. I don't like it. I do. You're blessed to be the queen in the age of Cancer. Shall we do one of the All-Mother's divine rites together? Yes. Bowls, smoke, mushrooms, wine. It's all a blur. 8 years. Oh, whatever. Just look at this funny small crown. Pop it on the side of your head and be a trendsetter? Yeah, why not? Your cute pink cushion crown is the envy of all the land. Your beauty unguents are 1/10 the treasury. Why be so extravagant? Can't we buy cheaper? Yeah. Nope. Let's make an alliance, my little knucklebone. Our furs for your precious stones sound fair? Well, not really. Just watching tournaments is dull. Don't you think I should compete as a hero? On guard! Yeah, why not? Unbelievable. The king won his own tournament. Let's make a grand tapestry of him with gold thread. Yeah, why not? I heard there is a patronage program. Please, I want to paint a barrel of apples in the sun. Okay. The dramatic painting turns out to be a commentary on entropy. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce some of these words right. I'm like butchering half of them. Will you pray over the army's daily exercises when the church and the sword hold hands? Sure. I joined the royal forces to avoid religious superstitions. My queen, please ask the church to leave the army alone. The cardinal has high expectations of our reign. I hate to ask, but could you wear less revealing gowns? Never! I want to be able to see our enemies from afar. The palace needs a new tower. Follow the kitty! A certain bishop was spotted acting scandalously in the local inn. Could you use this to pressure the cardinal? For a little worldly coin, I might share a secret of the church. One way to survive the cardinal's sainthood test is to show him a holy bone. As not representative of the church, you should pray forgiveness for trying to pressure me. Can we not just wash the linens in the river sometimes instead of the spring? It's clean enough. No. My queen, your bold and unflinching reign has led us to a new era of might in this kingdom. I refuse to sit on the council with that fool Flores de Croquil. Please, I beg you, take away his seat. Let's look at your patronage budget for the year. How many sculptors of traditional marble would we sponsor?
Yes.
This court is foul with wine, and men with stained mouths. Chase your ladies, why not abolish drink? Now. The cardinal says a man from your country is in the church prison. No one speaks his language. Yes. No. I don't speak the language. Okay. Yes. Well, it's our father that was in the prison, so like, you know. Take another cream bath, have the ladies comb your hair. Nothing is more ethical than self-care. My lands are enriched since you welcomed foreign merchants. Will you accept this tribute? Yes. The army is so costly. If you feel safe, why not decrease the patrols to save money? Yes. Deer have ravaged my crops. Please, merciful queen, can I have a fence? Yes. Wish to apply for art patronage. Imagine 6 tapestries, each depicting life alongside the mythical world. Do it. The series is titled The Lady and the Unicorn and turns out well loved. And of course, I didn't pay attention to my people. Other researchers don't take me seriously. Please make a royal speech on the glorious virtues of science. Yeah, why not? You can't let that mad woman shout sciences from every window. Let me lecture in the palace on the godly life. Cardinal Merceron says the holy army he builds is only for ceremony's sake, but it worries me. How much can we trust the church? We'll see. The smiles of other women are false. All they want is to take your place. Remind them why they don't deserve it. General Zek shouldn't worry. The Holy Army is fine. In fact, I'm about to mail this letter permitting them here. I'll mail it. You drop the letter in the fireplace when no one is looking. I never kicked the dog. The king pledged to support the church's holy army, but then oddly withdrew. Tell the truth. Was it your doing? Yes. The crown and the church are in open conflict here, he shouts. Alrighty. One of your soldiers disrespected my church guardsman in the city. Will you make an example of him? No. What a sponge day. Well, that's not. I want to build an exploration society in the capital with the Queen's favor. Yes. Excuse me. Where did you get all of those items? They belonged to my late wife. Inheritance. Oh, Queen, patron of arts, I propose a modern sculpture to look like a bouquet, but made of fruit and chocolate. Absolutely! The artist's remarkable invention becomes a sensation in the kingdom. Frickin' it's always the people that seem to get me. The land must never stop fighting the church's black fist. The Lady of the Wood wishes to bless your army. I accept. But you are adored, my queen. Do you ever worry that inspiring so much love Might be dangerous. Could be. The cardinal's holy guard ate bad berries and fell ill. Every man fell ill. Every man. What? The city watch is ours again. Nice. I'm the king. Why don't I have a tower of my own in this place? Well, let's build one. No! Oh no! We're now up to 13 towers. The new construction. It's bad luck. Let's build one more to avoid the evil. Sure. Oh. Aww.
And then reconfit.
No! I'm not wanting to wear books. Exploration Society will now adventure into the city. We'll need some pocket money for sweets. The Northlanders are offering jewels just for a chance to see your palace of no towers. Sure. My queen, the land has been restless of late. Perhaps now it's the time for us to study your security plan just in case. Should some ruffian come to seize you, pull the alarm rope, then grab your candlestick and wail away until the guards arrive. So sorry, Queen, but our farm's plumbing collapsed. Can we use the army's barracks to wash ourselves? Yeah.
Okay, that is
Age of Aquarius, that star science seems heathenish to me. You'd better send your wayward maids to the nunnery. Okay.
What is it?
My queen, I just saw a figure sneaking below your window. It must be a ruffian coming to seize you. Pull the rope. Now the alarm should be sounding at least. Do we have anything heavy to use as a weapon? My scepter. Oh.
Nana.
Oh, the candlestick. Yes, it'll be perfect. Oh, no. Now what do we do? It might not be that kind of wailing. Apologies, my queen. I was merely conducting a surprise test of our security procedure. How is your procedure? It'll be fine. And of course, without security. As the church grows in power here, more pilgrims are visiting the capital. Should we impose a tourist tax? There's now a tax on pilgrims? Wonderful idea. And of course, you plan to grant the church our share. No. The sea is mighty in these times. Sign this decree and we'll build a royal fleet in your name. Ooh. The heavy rains have now swept away my grand house. I beg you, my queen, please take our family into the palace. No, why not? Look, Your Majesty, if we feed everyone who asks, we won't have enough for the winter at this rate.
No king,
Your Highness, what if your subjects could be allowed to see the inside of the palace if they pay? Keep them. Thank you. Yes. Some divine onlooker has blessed us with plenty this spring. We can give a lamb to every family in the land. I want to keep going. I need money. A guard from the Eastern delegation was so creepy to me just now. Please, lady, end their visit early. I should have thought. Alright, let me see where we're at time-wise, because I may try to just pick up another game at the moment. We've only been playing this for half an hour, and I've died like 5 times. Alright, So I'm gonna take a break from here for this real quick, and then I'll see if I can't get another game to work for us here. If anything, I'll boot up Kingdoms and we can play that.